Hi everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys today? So happy to be with you. You guys don't know how much fun I have had making projects for you guys this week. If you did not make it to Tuesday's live, I would recommend that you watch that replay. In fact, I will link it at the end of the video right up at the top, so look for that and you can watch the Tuesday live right after this one. But I have so much to share with you. So much is going on. And my gosh, it is almost the end of the month. Can you believe January went by this fast? I feel like it was just Christmas. And here we are getting ready to go into February in 2 days. So one thing that I wanted to share with you is today and tomorrow is your last day to sign up for Stamp Camp. So I'm going to extend registration through tomorrow. And I hope that you will join us if you have not already chosen to do so. You get 26 projects, 13 in a make and take form, and 13 bonus that you can make with the products that you purchase to enter the Stamp Camp. There's no cost to being in the Stamp Camp other than the purchase of the suite. And even if you are a hobby demonstrator, let's say for instance, and you're like, well, I already buy everything for myself, why would I buy it from you? The discount that you would get on that is much less than what a Stamp Camp of this amount would cost you. So, for instance, you're not even going to get $20. And a Stamp Camp like this, where you would get 13 projects of your choice, is going to cost you about $60 to have an entire 2-day retreat weekend virtual. So, it's quite a good deal just for purchasing from somebody else and getting your entry into the Stamp Camp. Many hobby demonstrators are part of our Stamp Camp, and that's the reason why. They can get lots and lots of project ideas, and they really get their money's worth from the suite of products that they purchase. It's only 3 times a year, and it is a really great way to do something with other demos and other people and have a fun sense of community with others stamping together. So we also do challenges and just lots of really fun things. So I would encourage you to try it if you've never tried it. And if you have any questions and need more information, please let me know and I would be happy to get you that information. I will be in the chat so you can talk to me there, and you can also email me at Kelly, Kelli, at inkyhandswarmhearts.com. Inky, INKY, hands, warm hearts, plural.com. All right, guys, thanks again, and let's talk about Inky Hands Crew. Inky Hands Crew is near and dear to my heart. There are people that are choosing to support me every month with a $7.99 donation, and as a thank you to them, they are going to get a class from me every single month. I don't cut the products for them, but I design all the projects and I have all the videos, and it's 6 projects every single month. They can, they're exclusive to the crew. I never share them publicly. So they are a really fun way for you to join the membership, get 6 projects where you can have a mini little class all on your own and help support me if you're using my projects that I do publicly in your business or in your hobby ship. All right. I also want to talk about Card Fiesta. I do that twice a month, and our next one is going to be on the 8th of February. So not this Saturday, but next Saturday. And I hope that if you're local, you will join me. It is super fun, and I hope that you will come and try it out. We make cards, and you can come and make 1 card or come and make 4 cards. It's your choice. Whatever you'd like to do, but it is just a fun time where we get together with like-minded people who love to stamp like us, and we get to make cards. It's really about community and fun, and I would love it if you could come to a Card Fiesta. So if you are ever vacationing in Virginia Beach and would like to come, if you have family in the area and would like to come, just reach out to me. I just need an RSVP so that I know to prep for you, and I would love to have you at Card Fiesta. All right, let's talk about celebration. So You can shop from my online store and get free products in the month of January and February. So if you have not purchased anything in my online store for the month of January, there's lots of incentive to do so in the next 2 days. Number one, you will receive free product for every $60 that you spend. And number two, you'll get a product tutorial that has multiple, over 30 projects. Every single month I send that out to anyone who spends $50 or more in my online store. So if you come and spend $60 to get your free product from Celebration, you'll also get a tutorial bundle that has lots and lots of ideas for you to make cards throughout the month. So all you have to do is use my host code, and to do that, what you want to do is go to my website, which is inkyhandswarmhearts.com. You're going to click on menu and go to the blog, and you're going to scroll all the way down till you see a little square box that says host code. If you click that photo, it's an actual hyperlink, and it'll take you to my store. It'll put the host code in for you so that you don't have to type it in, and then you can start shopping and purchase whatever you'd like. Once I see that you have purchased with the host code, I will send you the tutorial bundle for the month, as well as a hand stamp card by me as a thank you. So I appreciate you guys so much. Any purchase at all from my online store will receive one of my hand stamp cards. So I hope that you will purchase from me and support my business. I am also looking for 2 people during Celebration to join my team. So if this is something that you would like, either to purchase at a discount or to do a class every month and make a little extra money, I would recommend that you choose to join my team. We have so much fun. We get together and have a gathering virtually on Zoom once a month. We stamp together, talk together, hang out, get to know each other. It is such a fun group of ladies, and I know that they would love to have you join my team and join them. So please think about it and let me know. I also am looking for people to host gatherings. So if you want to host a virtual gathering or host one in your home, I would love to do a mini class for you. So all you have to do is just get a hold of me and let me know, and I would love to pick a date with you during Celebration so that you can host and earn some extra Celebration perks. I'd be happy to talk with you about those in person. Just let me know, get a hold of me, and I'd be happy to talk with you about that. So we have a few online exclusives going on, more than a few actually. If you go to my website and you click on online exclusives in my store, you will see all of the things that are exclusive to the store, which means they're not in a catalog. The beauty of that is we can extend products when they retire from a catalog and put them in the store to kind of extend their life. The other really fun thing about it is that you can also get these products that are not anywhere else. So always go to my store, see what's there. We get new online exclusives every 2 months, so you can always see something fresh and new all the time. All right, so this is also an online exclusive bundle, so check that out. It actually has a really cool die set that has a cool envelope. We have a scrapbooking brochure, so if you're a scrapbooker, I would love it if you joined our community. Let me know if you would like some scrapbook classes. I would love to teach that. We also have the mini catalog, which has this gorgeous stamp set for birthday cards. January is always a good time to make birthday cards, isn't it? We have some last chance products, which we're retiring in December, and we still have some available, so check that out. We also have some special release designer series paper, 3 different ones called Refresh Beauty, Serene Love, and Shades and Hues. So if you love pattern paper like I do, this is a really good way to get them. They're only available while supplies last, so check into that. I have used the Marbled Elegance suite quite a lot, actually, and it is also an online exclusive suite, so check that out. Let's talk a little bit about Paper Pumpkin. If you don't know what Paper Pumpkin is, please let me know in the chat because I would love to talk with you more about it. It's a really fun way to get a box of surprises in the mail every month. And this one is called Hello Spring. It makes 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. There's going to be pre-cut pieces in there with bronze foil. The theme is garden-inspired cards. And they come with unique themed spring envelopes. So they open from the side, quite unusual. Coordinating colors are Basic Beige, Bubble Bath, Lemon Lime Twist, Lost Lagoon, Old Olive, and the Stampin' Spot, which is the mini ink pad that you get every month, as well as a stamp set, by the way. There's a stamp set included in every paper pumpkin. So just for the stamp set, the mini spot, all of the envelopes, all of the card pieces, it is well worth the $25 a month that it costs to subscribe. Even though you don't know what you're getting a free stamp set every month. I think you will really love it, and I hope that you will join me and become a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. To subscribe, you're going to go to my website, inkyhandswarmhearts.com, click on shop, and go to Paper Pumpkin. Once there, you will see the information that you need. You're going to click subscribe here, and then you'll fill out the information, and you will be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. And by the way, as a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can purchase add-ons. They have add-ons of dies. Every single quarter, we get a new set of 3 that match with the 3 kits that come out for that quarter. So this month, the add-ons have honeycomb, a bumblebee, a heart, and some chive and the chive flower. The stamp set actually stamps the chive, so it's not just solid like this. You would have a stamped image. They just haven't shared it with us, which is why it's not stamped on there. And then the flower as well is stamped, and then you can cut that out. So like I said, all of our kits come with a stamp set. And so these dies sometimes will cut out stamps in that stamp set. We also have a kits collection, and the kits collection, the way that works is you can pick a kit that works for you. So in other words, you can pick a kit. This one happens to be called Thank You Kindly. It has 8 cards, 4 each, 2 designs, great for bridal showers or a bridal craft night. It's a non-stamping kit, so it's a very easy entry. Anyone can make this, and the bride can send them out. They're actually quite elegant and beautiful cards. We also have the Brightest Birthday, which is a January kit that has 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs and 3 different styled envelopes. And then we have a coordinating add-on for this as another kit that is called Birthday Bash. It coordinates with Brightest Birthday. You get 4 gift bags, 4 gift card holders, 2 each of 2 designs. So how nice is it to have a card, a matching bag, and a gift card holder all in one? We have some other kits, Perpetual Beauty, which is a calendar kit. It comes with stamp sets for every single month of the year. So you have January through December is our stamp sets. And it's always good to have that, right? Because then you can make other calendar things. We also have our Cherry Blossom Treat Box kit, which is pretty fun as well. It's a stamping kit. You get 12 treat packages and a stamp set. Really, really beautiful, and I hope that you will check it out. One of the things I want to talk to you about is my tutorial bundle. Anyone who spends $50 in my online store in any given month will earn this as long as they use my host code. So like I said before, the easiest way to get to my host code is to go to my website, inkyhandswarmhearts.com. You're going to click on blog, not shop, blog. And on the blog, you're going to scroll all the way to the bottom where you are going to see a picture that says host code. You're going to click the link. It's a hyperlink. So if you click on the photo, you're going to be taken to my store. It's going to put the host code in for you, and then you can shop to your heart's content. If it's $50 or more, I will send you out your tutorial bundle as soon as you place your order within a few days. I will send those out. I do send them periodically throughout the month, and I hope that you will do that. I also send you a hand stamped card for any size order at all. I also want to let you know that I have a store within my store. So within my website, inkyhandswarmhearts.com, I have a retired product store. So if there's some older stamp sets that you've been looking for, you never know, I might have them there. I also have a tutorial bundle store, so you can purchase tutorial bundles from me as well. I have paper piecing patterns that I do for different holidays. Those are also located in that online store. So what I want to show you now is our mini catalog, because the bundle that we are using is located in that mini catalog. So I'm going to go through and show you that. So here it is. It is this bundle right here called Hugs for Love. It is $38.50. It is quite a cute little set, and it's Valentine's Day themed. But what I want to share with you is once you purchase this little bundle, you can add on this Bright Borders stamp set for $20. And with this Bright Borders, it extends your punch because it gives you additional pieces that you can punch out that have nothing to do with Valentine's Day. So it extends your punch part of your bundle for all occasions. Okay, so I hope that you will check it out. This is a really, really fun little bundle that I am sharing with you. And if you need a mini catalog, a celebration brochure, or an annual catalog, please reach out to me. I would love to send that to you. These are some of the freebies in this mini brochure here that you can earn for free through the end of February. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you what we're making today, which of course, if you clicked on the video, you saw the thumbnail. This is the really fun card that we're making. So with this card, we are using a couple of my favorite things. We are using the Nested Essential dies. We're using the Stylish Shapes dies, and then the Hugs for Love bundle. We're using the same colors, if you were here for my Tuesday live, that we used for that box. So this little box that I made on Tuesday coordinates with this card. So you can give the card and give the treat to someone that you'd like to for Valentine's Day. So this is not just a regular card, it's a fun fold card. So I have used the same type of card idea that I did for the box, but this one pops up like this and it says, "You make me smile, happy Valentine's Day." So this is a really fun card, and I hope that you'll stay and learn how to make it. All right. So let's move all of this stuff out of the way. We'll leave the card here. I'm gonna move this a little to the side, and we are gonna start with a piece of basic real red cardstock. It is 8.5 by 5.5 inches, which is the size of a regular card. We're just going to score it a little different, okay? So when we score our card, we normally score it at 4 1/4, which is the center mark. We're also going to score it at 2 1/8, which is half of this half, okay? So we're going to score it in two places, at 4 1/4 and 2 1/8 inch. And that's what will form our easel. We're going to burnish like we do on all of our boxes by pressing down on our score line. It really helps them to stay. And so as you can see, this will cause this card to lift up like so. All right. So here's a few of the things that we're going to be using for this. We're going to use 2 pieces of Marbled Elegance Designer Series paper. They're cut at 1 7/8 by 5 1/4, and one we're going to place like this, and the other one we're going to place like this. So I have to figure out which one I like the swirl. I think I like this swirl better, so I'm going to put it this way, and then we're going to put this one right here. So that's the first step. So let me grab my silicone mat, my wet adhesive, and we are going to layer on these really beautiful marbled pieces of Designer Series paper. So if you wanted them to both be marbled, you could leave them on the marbled side, but I wanted some contrast. So I have one that's hearts and one that's marbled. So the back of our paper also has a print. We have a double print process on our Designer Series paper, so you get a print on both sides. Now this time I'm going to put my glue on the heart side, and I'm going to use the marbled side for the front. So see, it gives you lots of variety with the same sheet of pattern paper. All right, so we're going to add our marbled pattern. All right, so this is the front of our card. So we're going to also add a little something to the inside of our card. And this is a piece of 4 inch by 5 1/4. And I also cut a very thin strip of the same marbled paper. It's a 1/4 inch by 5 1/4 inch. So I'm just going to add a little line of glue. and add that to our card to kind of tie the marbled outside to the inside. Okay, so a very, very thin little strip right to the bottom here. We'll leave a tiny edge of white underneath that strip. All right, so now we can go ahead and attach this layer to the inside. All right, so now we have our paper on the outside, and now we're gonna put our paper on the inside. And this goes down here at the bottom. And again, it's gonna leave a little border all the way around. All right. So now we're gonna use some scraps to do the rest of this stuff, okay? The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna stamp on a piece of wild wheat with our little heart label. And I'm inking it in wild wheat ink. You probably can't see because I don't have enough room on here to do all of this stuff on camera, but I'm gonna do my best. All right, so here is our label. We're going to clean. This is our Simply chamois, which has just water in there, and it cleans our stamps nice and clean. We're going to use our punch to punch this. So I'm going to put it in here and slide it so that I can see where I've stamped and line it up as even as I can, do the best job that I can, and go ahead and punch that. We can discard this now that both pieces are punched out. All right, so this is going to be our base, and we're going to attach that onto the second smallest circle from the Stylish Shapes. I use this a lot, and it's the second circle down from the largest one in, okay? And we're gonna attach this glued directly onto that. So we're gonna go ahead and put adhesive onto our label. And we're going to add that onto our circle. And it fits quite nicely, actually. Don't you think? So I'm going to give it a little press. All right, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm using a wild wheat. I don't even know what to call this shape. It's quite unusual, but it's the second smallest right here from this. So you have one smaller than this one. There's 4 of them. So it's the second smallest or the third largest. Okay, and we're going to attach this to the back of our circle. So I want to figure out where I need to put my adhesive. So I'm going to position it something like this. And so I want a little bit of the point showing and a little bit more. So I'm going to put some glue on this side of my label, and I'm just going to work it up to about right there. It kind of looks like a lava lamp a little bit. I don't know what to call it really, that shape, but it is quite unique and cool. All right, so we're gonna add our circle over the top, and we're gonna press that into place. Now, I'm gonna stamp the words in real red right on this piece here that say, "You make me smile." And so I'm gonna go ahead and ink that in the real red ink pad, which again, I probably was out of camera, but I apologize. It's just not enough room for all this stuff on the camera, but I'm gonna do my best to stamp in camera here. So we're gonna position the "You Make Me Smile" in this little section here and do our best to center it. So there it is, "You Make Me Smile," super cute. All right, I'm gonna clean my stamp like I did before. All right, now, for the inside of this card here, I'm going to show you how I have it. I have it set up like this, and I have this cool little flagged banner. Well, that's the largest one of these banner pieces from the Stylish Shapes, and I just cut it out of real red cardstock. So all I'm going to do is pop that up with dimensionals onto the inside of my card. And so I'm going to add in the corners 2 because I really like it to be nice and stable. But then I'm just going to run down the center 3 of these. And I know for some of you it might be a lot, but that for me, that's actually not that many. And we're going to add this. Let me get my take your pick tool. I normally pull these off with the take your pick tool. I've been really lazy lately and use my fingers, but it's so much quicker and easier, I feel, with the take your pick tool than with my fingers. I struggle to get them off sometimes. All right. So now that did I get them? Yeah, they're good. I just missed that one, I think. So now we're going to add this to the inside of our card. Okay. So this is the piece that this is going to edge up to. So I want to make sure that it's even from side to side. And I want to leave a little bit of white between that strip of card DSP and the edge of my banner. So that's where that one's going to go. Now we're going to put Happy Valentine's on there, and I have stamped it already. I just have to fussy cut it. And the reason I stamped it ahead of time is I wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to smear when I started cutting it. So I definitely wanted to fussy cut it out. I didn't want it to just be, you know, on there. So I am going around my words here and kind of rounding around them, going like rounded and not pointy or in any way. And then coming right down here, trimming around this, and then we're gonna go, goodness gracious, my scissor is caught. There we go. And we're going to go around the happy. We're going to round that one. See how what I mean by rounding it? It's not straight. It's like a rounded bubble or whatever around that word. And then we're going to come down here. We're going to round around my V. And I don't want it to be a sharp point, so we're rounding that piece. Okay, so now we can go ahead and put some wet adhesive on the back. And we're going to attach this to our banner. And it just says Happy Valentine's Day. So put that centered somewhere right here on top of your banner. All right. All right, so now we have to add the piece that's going to stick up here, okay? And this is it. So we want to add this layer over the top. Have a rubber band stuck to my, there we go. Had some adhesive, probably from my fingers on there. So we want to position this centered on our piece, okay? And we're only going to glue it to the bottom. So what we want to do is once we have it in place, we're going to hold it at the top. And then we're going to lift this open and still hold it at the top. We're going to bring the bottom down. We're going to add our adhesive to this piece. Like that. And then all we're going to do is slide our fingers underneath this panel and press it into place. And once we have it, we can bring it to the front. If any adjustments need to be made, they can be made. Make sure that you're straight and press that down and it's going to grab. Okay, so now we have that. So now it's time to add our hearts to the top. All right, so we're going to stamp a red heart, which I really should have done this one ahead of time because this red heart really likes to, red ink likes to bleed. And so I hope that it'll give me a minute while I stamp my others. I'm going to stamp my striped red right there. And we're going to let these dry first. We're going to cut the other one first once I've stamped it, but I'm going to clean my stamps. So many stamps everywhere, right? Okay. Let's see. Our last one is going to be stamped in Wild Wheat. And just like if you were here on Tuesday, I'm going to cut a little bit shorter around the inside of that piece. All of these stamps are from the Hugs for Love stamp set. All right, so we're gonna grab our scissors. I'm not gonna trim around the outside of this line. I'm gonna come in one because I really want some of that red to show on the red heart. And this one's pretty close in size, just a tiny smidge shorter. And I want quite a bit of red to show around my piece. So therefore, I'm just gonna reduce it. And you could reduce it further by cutting inside and just cutting out that small heart that's solid on the inside if you wanted that. The nice thing about stamps like this is that you get multiple hearts by how you cut them out. All right, so there's that one. Let's hope that this is not going to get red all over my hands, but I'm going to do my best. So I'm going to start here and I'm going to work my way around. I'm going to try not to touch it. Like I said, red really likes to bleed, so I do like to let it sit for a minute before I touch it with my fingers. It's just such a powerful color, right? Red is. And so we want to make sure that we let it dry. And I did leave it for a minute, but you never know. So I'm trying to hold it kind of by the edge. And we're gonna cut this heart. And then our last one as well around the edge, no white border. Oops. So there is that one. All right, let's attach all of the layers together. So we're gonna put 3 dimensionals on the back of each of these. Because I want it to match my box. And yes, you may have to pay a little extra postage because your card is a little puffy, or if you are handing the card to somebody and not putting it in the mail. If you are mailing it and you don't want to put the extra postage on it, you can just glue some of these layers flat and not use as many dimensionals as I have used to pop it up. All right. So let's grab our take your pick tool. We're going to start layering our hearts on top of each other, but let's get all of the barriers out of the way. All right, so we're going to start with this red heart, and I'm going to lay this card flat. I'm going to move this one to the side here. We're going to add our red heart to this label like that. And then we're going to start stacking them on top of each other. And then here's our last one. Isn't this so cute? I really love the look of that. And then there's how your card stands up, and you can write your sentiment to whoever you're writing right on the inside there, and your card will stand up like this. So if you've never made a sideways easel card, I hope that you enjoyed this fun fold card. It is super cute, and like I said, it matches with Tuesday's little peppermint patty holder. So if you haven't seen this video, just click right up in the corner right after it's over, and you can watch the Tuesday live. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I so much appreciate it. I hope that I've answered your questions in the chat, and I hope that you have enjoyed the live. Again, we're using the Hugs for Love with, this is the bundle. I paired it with Stylish Shapes and Nested Essentials, which are 2 staples in my craft room. And I hope that you enjoyed this project. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. You guys are the best. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping! Don't forget, thumbs up and share. And right up here is your video. Thanks a lot. Bye.